In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean out the float bowl in the GCV 160 Honda engine. Each year, it's a good idea to drain your gas. If not, you'll end up with this residue at the bottom of this cup. This cup is the float bowl for your carburetor. This debris is what's left after the gas evaporates. Right here is where your float bowl is on your carburetor. So you don't have to remove the carburetor to remove the float bowl. This bolt here is a very important feature. At the end of the season, you want to take this bolt out and drain all the fuel out of your float bowl. Then the fuel will not evaporate and cause this big mess. First, we'll take out the bottom bolt on the bottom of the float bowl. When you pull this bolt out, you can already see the sediment on the bottom of the bolt. If you don't drain the gas out every year, you're going to get this buildup. So to clean all this out, I just use a screwdriver, just lightly scrape it, start breaking up the material. Then use some sort of a solvent like WD-40, spray it in, and just keep the process going until it's clean. Then you can also spray the float and just start to let it soak. You have to be prepared when you take the float bowl off. Some of these pieces are going to come out. Some of these pieces are small, and you need to know where they go and what they're doing. When this white float tips down, fuel drips into the float bowl. And if you were to push the float back up, the gas would stop draining. Connected to this white float is a silver needle. It's thicker than a needle, it's a needle valve. This needle valve falls off real easy, and it's real easy to lose. In other words, don't drop this piece in the grass. The pin that holds the float on, this is pretty easy to drop and lose as well. This pin can just drop right out. This is what the needle valve looks like when it's in place. The challenging part is getting this float with the needle valve back into place without the needle valve falling off. Getting this hinge pin in can be pretty tricky too. Once you have the float assembly back into place, go ahead and put the float bowl back on. Well, I hope this video gives you the confidence to be able to open up that float bowl and be able to get it back together. Just knowing how it works is more than half the battle. Well, I hope you found the video useful. And if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.